My name is Mike Marin, and in this short but very important video masterclass, I'm going to show you how to generate high quality grade A leads on demand with just a few simple steps that literally anyone can learn. I'm also going to show you how to create a predictable system for generating 5, 10, 20, even 30 new high ticket coaching or consulting clients every single month on demand. I'm going to show you the Facebook ads strategy that is working right now to attract an unlimited amount of leads and high ticket clients. I'm also going to show you the fast and easy way to generate grade A leads on demand with Facebook ads. I'll also be teaching you how to build your own client getting funnel in the next 80 hours. And finally, I'm going to show you how to start generating those leads without having a massive budget. So if you're a coach or if you're a consultant and you're getting fantastic results for your clients, but you feel overwhelmed, you don't know where that next client is coming from, then stop, because in this video, I'm going to show you a better way. But first, who am I? My name is Mike Marin, like it says up top, and I'm one of the most sought after online direct response copywriters. For the past 6 years, I've been helping clients use online marketing to attract more clients to their business on demand with predictability. I've worked behind the scenes helping some of the world's biggest experts and gurus build their coaching businesses. People like Alex Jeffries and Adam Davies, who their company was featured on the Inc. 5000 list. People like Dr. Tom Orant, people like Travis Sago. And I really now specialize in helping coaches and consulting craft high-ticket offers that leverage their time, get their clients great results, and I also show them then how to build a client attraction system that gets ready to buy prospects to chase you rather than you chasing them. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do in this very short video. But that's enough about me. Now let's focus on you and how I can help you grow your business without needing to work any harder. So let me ask you a quick question. Does this sound familiar? Do you start out every month filled with uncertainty about where the next client or work might come from? Could your income be described as a roller coaster, a cycle of feast and famine where you have some months where the cash pours in, separated by dark voids of very little? Do you feel like you're putting in too many hours without enough to show for it in your coaching or consulting business? Are you afraid to raise your prices because you're worried that if you do, you'll lose customers, even though deep down inside, you know you're worth more? Do you see others in your industry making the kind of money that you want to make, but you're completely puzzled to how they're doing it? Do you feel like online marketing is an important pillar for your business, but you just don't have it figured out yet? And finally, do you feel like your income has hit a plateau, one that you haven't been able to bust? Well, if any of those sound like you, there's some good news. Number one is that is not the real problem. The real problem is you don't have the formula, and the really great news is there is a solution, and I'm going to show you how to solve all those problems and more in this very short video. So there's really two things that you need to do. Step number one is we need to start focusing on what matters. And in growing your coaching or consulting practice, there's only two things you need for success. Number one, you need high quality targeted leads that are ready to buy now. And number two is you need a proven and consistent method for consistently and predictably converting those leads into clients. Because it comes down to this. In your business, if you can't pay money to acquire a new coaching or consulting client, then you do not have a business. You have a very bad job. If you cannot put $100 into marketing and know with predictability how many leads are going to come into your business, you are running from the seat of your pants. And that is not what I want for you. And in order for you to scale your business, you need to know two important metrics, which I'm going to cover in a second. But let's really focus on what matters. And what matters is the two steps that you really need. And that is, number one, you need traffic. And number two, you need a conversion mechanism. Like I said before, you need high quality leads and you need a system for converting those leads into clients. And this is where most coaches and consultants get very confused, because You're being sold so much stuff out there in the marketplace. You're being said, you got to do Facebook ads. You should be on Twitter. You should do Instagram, referrals. You should be doing networking, Google AdWords, Google SEO, YouTube. There's just so many different ways to get traffic, and traffic is pitched as the answer. And then, of course, you're being told, well, you should do sales pages. You should do direct mail, sales videos, emails, webinars, seminars, phone sales. What is the right mechanism to use? And I will make this very simple for you. If you're a coach or a consultant and you want to scale to 6 or 7 figures, you only need one from each. And here's the ones that I would recommend that are by far the easiest to use. Traffic off Facebook as your way to get leads, and your conversion mechanism as the phone. And the reason we use the phone is a concept I call the intimacy ladder, which means you need less skill to convert clients if you use the phone rather than sales page, just because it is a less intimate experience. When you're writing sales copy, you need to really have a great understanding of your market, and you don't have the ability to hear the complaints, the objections, etc. You can't adjust on the fly. So it is actually easier to learn how to close on the phone for a $5,000 sale as it is to write a sales page selling something for $97. And that may be tough to believe, but it is absolutely the truth. So moving on, we're going to go to the 2 steps you need. Now, the only 2 things that matter, like I've said before, is generating those quality leads, those quality strategy sessions onto the phone, and then converting the strategy sessions. Now, if you're not making the type of money you want to be making in your coaching or consulting business, it comes down to this. How many strategy sessions did you do in the last 7 days? How many conversations did you have? And if it's none, and if you've made no offers, well, that is the reason why you're not hitting your income goals. And number 2 is if you don't have those, like what have you done in the last 7 days to try to generate those strategy sessions? Well, this is the way that most coaches do it, and I call it hope marketing. So it looks like this. You got your Facebook, you have your Twitter, you have your Instagram, WordPress, LinkedIn, and they're doing all of these things with the hope that they will generate consultations and they will somehow get a client. These are what I call the strugglers. Now, the coaches that are really crushing it are those that have a predictable system for generating those calls. And I'm going to show you how to do that in 1 second. And then they know down to the dollar what it costs them to get an email address, what it costs them to get a strategy session appointment. And I'll show you how to do that. So like I said, these are the coaches that are crushing it. The ones that are actually building wealth, the ones that actually are able to build a team and then remove themselves from the business. And the 2 metrics they know is what is the cost per lead, and then what does it cost to acquire a client. Now, understanding those are the 2 metrics you need to know, and understanding that the only 2 things that matter are, number 1, generating quality strategy sessions, and number 2, converting quality strategy sessions makes things a lot easier. So that is step 2. Now that we know what we need to do, it's all about creating our client attraction system, something I call the client getting funnel. And it's a very simple system. It looks like this. Number 1, you need a mechanism to where you can spend money that goes through a system and generates phone calls. So that is the high level overview of what we want. We want to be able to spend money, put that through an automated system, and fill your calendar with appointments so you can do calls. And ultimately, you want a system where you're putting in, for every $1 you're putting in, you're getting back $2, $3, $4, up to $10. So I spend $100 on Facebook ads. This is going to go through my system, and when the numbers play out, I'm going to get back $600. Very doable numbers, and I'm going to show you how to do that in just 1 second. So the basic overview of the client getting funnel is a Facebook ad to a landing page to content which pre-frames you, delivers value in advance, because you always want to deliver value before you move to the sale, just to be cool, and also to warm up the leads, to an application. Again, that filters and gets the right people on the phone with you, to a phone call as your conversion mechanism, to a new client. So the process from start to finish is very simple. It is very elegant. And once you set this up, you don't have to do all the other stuff running around. You have a very simple, elegant model, and this is all you need to get to 6 or even 7 figures or even multiple 7 figures. A very simple model like this where you have the system set up to where you know how much you're spending to generate an appointment and what is the cost to acquire a new client. So if we look at that, again, same thing here. So to start out, we start out with a Facebook ad. Number one, Facebook is the number one place for you to get clients for your business. It has never been easier in the history of marketing to target your perfect client for so little. And that's step one. So once we know who your dream client is, right? We want to get specific. We can then go on to Facebook and through their targeting features, in this example, I'm going to use real estate agents. We can actually go in here, type United States, 30 to 65, all. You could actually put in their demographic, their financials, and then you could choose real estate agent. So this ad is going to be served in front of real estate agents 30 to 65, who their job title on Facebook is a real estate agent, and they're making between $75,000 to $250,000 and up. And it's going to serve that ad in front of 86,000 people. Again, I would actually recommend turning this off, but I just wanted to show you that feature of how you could actually start to target people with the money. This is not totally accurate with Facebook, so I'd actually turn that off, but you could also target interests. Again, I will show you more of that in future videos and if we decide to speak together. So step one is that targeting. Once you know who your ideal client is, we can then go on Facebook and we could target exactly through Facebook's targeting feature and serve that ad just in front of them. And with that ad, we have two goals. We want to get their attention and we want to get the click. We do this by calling out your ideal client and then speaking about his pain or desire. We show them that we have the solution or that we understand their problem. So in this example that I've created for you on the fly, I took the approach of we're going to target let's say you're a coach, you know Facebook ads, and you're going to be targeting real estate agents to show them how to get more listings. So you have a coaching program where you show real estate agents how to use Facebook to get more listings. So again, I just showed you the targeting. Now, as far as this goes, it's very simple. If you're a real estate agent looking to get more listings and sell more homes, then stop. I've just uploaded a new training walking you through how to get all the listings you want in any area you want without making a single cold call, without chasing for FSBOs, and especially without spending a fortune on advertising. Nice image, how to get all the listings you want without making a single cold call, free case study, learn my simple system. Again, you could then serve that ad in front of only real estate agents with making good money who then want to start to use Facebook advertising. You see how that works? Now, let's say you're spending $2 a click. That ad is going to go to a very simple landing page, which is part 2. The simple landing page has 2 goals. Number 1, you want to build your database and grab the email address. So then you could remarket and re-email them using a program like Aweber or GetResponse for free and constantly follow up to then drive them to an appointment, right? But we want to collect just the email address first. Now we could build these very quickly with either ClickFunnels or lead pages. I've used both. They're both terrific. You could easily create these pages and they're called squeeze pages. And we can usually convert them at about 33%. And that's what it would look like, right? Very simple. There's not any information besides just for them to grab that video, that bribe that you offered them. So it says free video reveals. We have the same headline we use in the Facebook ad. Congruency is key for getting conversions. Show me how. They kind of click that. They enter in their email address. Image is the same. Again, congruency is a key. That alone, you keep it very simple. You fulfill on the promise in the ad. You keep that great headline, and that alone will then start to get you leads for a cheap price, so that you're getting high quality leads. Here's an example of an ad I'm running right now where I'm getting $3 leads, $5 leads on the other one. So that is the result of this process should look something like that, where you're getting leads from anywhere from $1 to $7. You're getting email addresses And then from there, we're filtering them to the next step, which is we're delivering on that content that you promised them in our value and advanced video. Again, if it's $2 a click and you're converting at 33%, that means you should be spending $6 a lead. And of course, you can do much better than that. So the value in advanced video is once you have their attention, you then prove that you can solve their problem by solving part of the problem for free. And you demonstrate you can help them by actually helping them. And I apologize for the typo on that, but just to show you again that you don't need to be perfect with this stuff. Just get it out there. And the format could be a short video like the one you're watching right now, or a webinar. And here's an example. This would just be a video. You're teaching them, and then from there, they're clicking to apply for a free consultation. Again, you could build these with ClickFunnels or lead pages very quickly, even if you're not technically savvy. It is now 2017 to where this stuff has become very user-friendly. It's very point and click. And with either of those softwares, the learning curve shouldn't be longer than 20, 30 minutes. So if you're paying $6 a video view, here, we then at the end make a really friendly call to action saying like, listen, if you enjoyed what I showed you, would you like me to help you implement this in your own business? What would happen if you actually did this in your business? If you want to find out, and if you want to work with me to help you get quicker results, apply here. And from here, we send them to book a time on our calendar. If you're a coach or consultant, you can fill up your calendar with appointments, you're going to make a lot more money. So what we do is we have our prospect book a time on our calendar. They fill out a simple survey so that we can figure out if we can help them. Again, this is why I'm such a fan of the phone, because you don't want nightmare clients. I use the phone as a screening tool, so to see if they are a good fit. So we use a custom scheduling software, and in all the clients that I've helped, it's called Schedule Once, and you could actually build the application inside here. So I'll show you what that looks like. And again, we want to find out. We just don't want to get on the phone with anybody. We want to know the business size, the revenue, the biggest problem. So it will look like this. Once they click that button, it'll go here to schedule a 45-minute business breakthrough session. They will click an available time in your calendar. From there, you will have a short application where you could find out like how long they've been in real estate, what's their, just a fancy way for saying how much they're making a month, why are they not hitting their income target, and why is it important? So again, you can start to figure out information, figure out if they're going to be a good fit. And again, that's going to go directly onto your calendar. This is an example of my calendar, and you could see all these calls being booked in automatically from this system, this automated system. I'm putting money into Facebook ads, and this is automatically, they're booking into my calendar the available time, and I'm able to do then strategy sessions, make offers, make sales, and make money. So if 10% of the people who watch it are then converting, you'd be paying $60 per call. Now, the call, again, is designed to help the prospect get clarity and help them make a decision. And number 3, it's also work with the clients that you want to work with. So I would say a good number to shoot for is about 25% of the people we speak to become paying clients. Obviously, some aren't going to be a fit, some aren't going to want to do it, and some you're not going to want to take on. So a good number is about 1 in 4, 1 in 3. So if you look at how this plays out, you're paying $2 per click, $6 a lead. Out of those, 10%, $60. So to do 4 calls is going to cost you $240. That means if a yes in your business is equal to more than $240, you are now making money. If you have a $1,000 program, for every $240 you spend, you're getting $1,000 back. If you have a $5,000 program, that's when the ROI gets really insane. And that's why I also really recommend premium programs, because like Warren Buffett says, one of his most famous concepts is the margin of safety, which actually comes from engineering. And that comes from civil engineering, which when they build bridge, they don't build the bridges just strong enough to hold one truck. They build it to hold like thousands of trucks to have that margin of safety to know that bridge is not going to collapse. The same thing applies in business. You want to put yourself where math and the odds are in your favor so that you can do terribly, but the numbers still work in your business to where you're still making money. And Warren Buffett applied that to investing by choosing companies that what he calls the margin of safety, companies that even are such a good deal that even if they don't perform as he thinks, he's still going to make money on them. And that's exactly what I recommend to all my clients, is really set the math up in your favor in your business. So if you just look at this, like if you spoke to 10 pre-sold clients, how many could you enroll? So if you put $600 into that system and you generated 10 calls, and let's say you're enrolling 1 in 5 and your offer is $3,000, that means you're spending $600 to make $6,000. Do you see how this system works? Do you see how this is a lot better than posting on Instagram and guessing? Once you have this, now then you can also start to scale. So that is sort of how the numbers play out in the business, and how even if you're converting 1 in 10, you're still spending $1,600 to make $3,000. The math is just so in your favor when you implement a system like this. So the end result of a marketing machine that generates clients with consistency and predictability is this: no more cold calling or chasing clients, no more networking unless you want to, no more wondering where the next client is going to come from, because you know predictably when you put money into that system, you're going to get appointments. Number 2, you're in complete control of your lead generation, and also you will know down to the dollar how your business and marketing efforts are performing. Okay? So hopefully that makes sense. And again, just an overview, you have money here that goes into your system, and out is more money. So this, obviously, there is a code to crack. Number 1, you need to know your marketing message. You need to know your dream niche. You need to know where you're targeting, your media, and also your system and your offer. There is a code to this, and that's what I've helped my clients do. Right here is my client, Mike. He is in the Kindle book marketing services. For him, I helped him develop a high-ticket offer, and we brought in $20,000 in 1 week. Here's another one of my clients and mentors, Alex Jeffries. This is $40,000 in 7 days. I helped him build this client-getting funnel, and in his new business, he's now doing 6 figures profit per month. Here again is another one, Brad Scott. He's in the fitness YouTube niche, $80,000 in additional sales of working with me. What they all have in common is they took the easy way, and now you have a choice. So right now, you've opted in, you've stayed on, you've watched this training, and I know that you're here for a reason. Maybe you've been struggling to generate leads. Maybe it's you're generating leads, but you're not able to convert them. Whatever it is, there is the hard way, which is to try to figure this stuff out on your own. And if you look at a lock of just 4 combinations, that's 10,000 different combinations to figure it out. Now, the easier way, the actual shortcut, if you want to start generating clients immediately, if you want to start generating more leads immediately, if you want to create more packages, if you just want a shortcut instead of figuring this stuff out on your own, the easier way to unlock that, figure out the code, then here's what I have for you. My team and I have opened up some time on our calendar over the next 72 hours to get on the phone with you and personally help you apply these strategies into your business. So what would that client getting funnel look like for you? What are your numbers? How much should you be charging? What is that ideal niche that you should be going after? What is your marketing message? What is your unique value proposition? That is all stuff that if you get on the phone with us, we will help you get complete clarity on. We will also help, when we jump on that phone, we're also going to dig into what you're doing and really help you uncover those bottlenecks that are causing you to stay stuck. And from there, so just an overview of the call. So number 1, we'll get clear on what you're doing right now. Then we'll look at what is the business and life that you want to create. And then from there, we'll take this and apply this model to your business and show you how it would work in your business, because the reality is every business is different. And you will leave that call because we're going to put our heads together and craft the step-by-step game plan for you to hit your income goals and attract the exact dream clients that you want to work with. So whether that's your income goal is $20,000 a month, $100,000 a month, $200,000 a month, we're going to put our heads together and we're going to create an exact game plan so that you can leave that phone call knowing exactly how to apply this stuff to your business and getting it done the easy way with expert help. So the cost for this is 100% free. Believe it or not, it's absolutely free. We do this as a free service. There is no catch and there is no obligation. But with all that said, this is not for everybody. Number one, you must have a valuable service and be able to help your clients get great results. Again, there's no point in us setting up this system for you or with you and not being able to help you. Number two, there's no shady or biz op non-compliant stuff. And number three is you must be ready to take your business to the next level now. So if this sounds like you, and if you feel like you qualify, then click the button below this video and apply for a call. Now, you might be wondering, Mike, what is the catch? Why are you doing this? Well, number one is I sincerely enjoy working with other entrepreneurs and watching them get the financial and lifestyle rewards that these strategies create. I am a marketing nerd and I really enjoy this stuff. And when you apply this stuff, it really is life-changing. And number two is I know, listen, if we spend 45 minutes on the phone call and we put our heads together and we come up with a kick-ass game plan and we kind of blow your mind and show you like, here is exactly why you're stuck and here are the exact steps that you need to take your business to the next level, we know that you might want our help in doing that. And if that's the case, and if we think you qualify, then we can discuss how that works. And if you don't, or if we feel like it's not a fit, then we won't. Either way, it's cool. And you will leave that phone call with a step-by-step game plan. And you will probably look back and say, you know what? That was one of the best 45 minutes I've spent this year working on my business. Thank you. So here's what to do next. If this sounds good, if this sounds like something you want to do, and if you do qualify, then I highly recommend you go to www.mikemarin.com/apply and apply for your complimentary business breakthrough session. And if there is a catch, the catch is time is a factor because listen, there is only so many hours in the day. I don't have a giant staff here with me. It's literally me and a few other guys. They're all in staff, all personally trained by me. And they are not like quote unquote sales guys. They know this process inside and out. And again, there's only so many hours in the day. So if you want this, and I don't know how long, to be honest with you, I don't know how long we're going to be offering this as a free service. So if you want to do this, I highly recommend that you jump on this right now. So go ahead, click the button, pick the appointment time that you like, and fill out that very short application. And then from here, I'm going to show you what this will look like. Pull this to here. Okay. 1 second. There we go. I'm going to pull this here and I'm going to show you. You are watching this video. So what you're going to do is you're going to click here, that green button. That's going to take you over to the calendar page and just wait as that loads. See, it's going to load up here. And then you're just going to go here. You're going to find the dates that are available. Like let's say here, and you want 5 p.m. on Friday. You're going to click there and then just fill out the short application because this allows us really to hit the ground running when we do the phone call. Again, this shouldn't take you more than like 2-3 minutes to fill out. Really quickly, fill this out. Be accurate. Tell us what you're looking for. And then we'll be able to look at that and then really hit the ground running when we do the phone call. And from here, once you enter this, you'll also be taken to a thank you page where there's more training. You're going to get more training as far as actual look over the shoulder videos on how I'm setting up these ads. More training is on the thank you page. And again, before the call, watch that training. Not only is that going to be really helpful, but it's also going to teach you more of this process so that you could go out and apply this in your own business. So with all that said, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Go to mikemarin.com/apply. And I really look forward to speaking to you and helping you apply these strategies in your business. So with that said, I will speak to you guys later. Cheers.